Hello, welcome to the Late Agile Transformation channel. My name is Carlos Ankrah, an Agile consultant and trainer at Lean Icon Technology and Training. Today I'm going to talk about requirements engineering in software development. There's a great importance given to the requirements engineering stage in the traditional software development lifecycle. It is the backbone which governs all the subsequent processes. Various studies conducted by researchers found that reports from analysts indicate as many as 71% of software projects that fail do so because of poor requirements management, making it the single biggest reason for project failure. Despite decades of industry experience, many software organizations struggle to understand, document, and manage their product and solution requirements. Some of the major reasons include inadequate user input, incomplete requirements, changing requirements, and misunderstood business objectives. So we ask the question, what is a requirement? A requirement is a feature or characteristic that has been requested by a stakeholder and may form part of a solution. Requirements determine what a solution should provide and how well the solution should perform. Requirements engineering is the process of gathering and defining what services should be provided by the system. It focuses on assessing if the system is useful to the business, discovering requirements, converting these requirements into some standard format, and checking that the requirements define the system that the customer wants. In the traditional software development lifecycle, requirements engineering is presented as the first phase of development process. Later development methods include the agile methodologies for software, recommends that the requirements engineering continues through a system's lifetime. Now let's go through the steps for requirements development. In practice, requirements engineering isn't a sequential process. It's an iterative and recursive process in which activities are interleaved. The first step is requirements elicitation. Requirements elicitation is related to the various ways used to gain knowledge about the project, domain, and requirements. This stage is concerned with drawing out requirements from the stakeholders, in particular those who perform the work of the organization or the intended users of the software product. The various sources of domain knowledge include customers, business manuals, the existing software of the same type, standards, and other stakeholders of the project. The techniques that are used for requirements elicitation include interviews, brainstorming, task analysis, Delphi technique, and prototyping. In step 2, we talk about requirements analysis. This is used to produce formal software requirements models. The stage is concerned with reviewing and analyzing the elicited requirements to remove duplication and errors, negotiate conflicts and contradictions, evaluate feasibility, and allocate priorities. During analysis, more knowledge about the problem may be required, which can again trigger the elicitation process. The models used at this stage include entity relationship diagram, the data flow diagrams, function decomposition diagrams, and data dictionaries. The third step is requirements documentation. Defined and documented requirements are a key part of the process for the development of a new or complex system. This stage is concerned with producing narrative and diagrammatic definitions of the requirements at varying levels of accuracy and completeness. The product requirements document, functional requirements document, and software requirements specification document are essential tools to ensure the project is timely, organized, and within budget. Each of these documents is different in content and design and serves a specific purpose for its respective project phase. The fourth step is requirements validation. Validation refers to a set of tasks that ensures that the software that has been built is traceable to customer requirements. During this stage, you should ensure the requirements are consistent with all other requirements, complete in every sense, and practically achievable. There are various validation techniques used either individually or in conjunction with techniques to check the entire or part of the system. They include the test case generation, prototyping, requirements reviews, automated consistency analysis, and workflows. The final stage is requirements management. Requirements management is the process of analyzing, documenting, tracking, prioritizing, and agreeing on the requirements and controlling the communication to relevant stakeholders. This stage is concerned with managing changes to the defined requirements and ensuring the desired level of traceability is achieved. It takes care of the changing nature of requirements. In conclusion, requirements are ubiquitous and increasingly complex. To deliver high-quality products, requirements need to be captured, communicated, and managed across many dimensions. The return on investment for good requirements gathering is virtually always higher than the cost. In almost all cases, if you spend the time to develop the requirements, you can develop a far superior product with much less hassle and frustration. During requirements engineering, stakeholders should be involved throughout the project. Customer input can help bridge the gap between what is expected and what is delivered. Developer input can help reduce the development time and project cost by adding valuable insights about technical aspects of the requirements, reducing the amount of rework which the project will need. When team members work together to engineer high-quality requirements, they end up with much better and valuable results.